Hi there, up for sale today. We've got it's a Marantz CD-11 Mk2. Great player, very good quality. Uses the CDM4 transport. It's a very good quality player. The only issue that I found with it, and I've had this for several years, and it worked great up until just a few months ago here, is that it seems like, well, this particular unit, the belts are kind of drying up. So it's going to need a belt kit, which I think you can pick up. There's a couple places online you can pick up a belt kit. It's like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. I've kind of moved on to newer equipment, so I just figured I'd put this one up for sale. If you look here, like I said, I'll power it on here. So it does power on. You can see that it works. I'm going to go ahead and hit eject. Now, not always, but sometimes when you hit eject, it won't come out. And what you do is just grab right here and just give it a little bit of a help here. I'm going to go ahead and eject it now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to work okay now. Now what I'll show you here is sometimes when you close it and hit play, and I'll show you preemptively here, but this little guy right here, I got a feeling that this belt right here is a little bit dry. And what's happening is this thing goes all the way around like this, and it has to come back up and hold this in place, which signifies that this is down on the disc as it should be. So let me demonstrate here. I'll put the disc in here. I'm going to hit play. You'll see sometimes it won't pull in. Yep, it's not pulling in. Not a big deal. When it pushes the tray back out, just push it in manually like this, and it'll take. Okay, now this time it worked okay. You can see the disc is being read through the table of contents. Actually, it's playing. So if we push stop here, it's going to tell you you got a 51-minute CD. All the buttons work, everything here, track forward. Very fast seek times. If I go, let's say, next track 6, you can see that it goes right through the list. Pause works. I'll unpause it. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. Now I'm going to show you what sometimes happens again here. I'm going to hit eject. And you'll see right here, sometimes this guy right here doesn't go all the way around. It'll stop, right down in here and not quite hit that lever. And when it does that, you get the error light on the front of the unit right here. And when that happens, that's how you know. And what you can do is you can either A, try again, or B, you can actually manually pull this lever around until it hits this once the drive is closed, and it'll play like a champ. So like I said, all it really needs is a belt kit. It plays like a champ. I've played several CDs in a row with it. I used it for quite a few months. Actually used it for probably 2 years. Not on a daily basis, but probably once a week for 2 years, and it worked great for me. But like I said, it does need a little bit of work. I want to be straight up and honest with anybody that's a potential buyer, that there are certain tray issues that need to be taken care of. They should be very simple. But anyway, this will explain to you. So if you do decide to purchase this unit and it won't play, this is why right here. This needs to come back around and hit. Any questions? Just ask. I'm going to go ahead and see if it'll play this time too. We'll see what it does. Yep, and you'll see there's actually a failure. Perfect. And if we look down in here, you'll see that it didn't make it all the way around. Now what I'll do is I'll grab hold of this and manually pull it until it hits. Alright, it hit. Now, if I go ahead and push play, it plays like a champ. So again, it's just got to be that belt there is getting a little bit dry and could use replacing. Other than that, it's perfectly functional. Any questions? Just ask. Thanks.